Bye-bye.
And head coach of our next school on the call is Liberty's Turner Gill. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, good morning, Mark. Good to be here.
Flames with the tough loss to Charleston Southern to fall to 3-1 in the league. Head down to Coastal for the anticipated matchup against the Chanticleers. If you can open up, talk about the game against Charleston Southern, and we'll start taking questions and talk about the shots.
Well, I want to say definitely great job by Coach Chadwell and his staff. They did a great job here coming in here and beating us in our home stadium there, and they did a good job there throughout the ball game. I thought they got the big guy going there, Christian Reyes. We couldn't stop him, and I thought the quarterback made enough good plays and throws that kept their offense on the field and being very productive and scoring touchdowns. So it was going all the way down to the wire pretty much as far as trying to compete in the game and all that. And I thought our players were very competitive, but I thought that their players just throughout the ball game made enough great plays where we just couldn't overcome that. So again, I just commend really Charleston Southern there and their whole football staff and their players to come in here in Lynchburg and beat us. And so they're a good football team, and I wish them success here for next week. We're getting ready for Coastal. That's going to be obviously number one team in the country, and we're going to have our hands full. And so they got us staying up here pretty late to try to figure out a way to find a way to stop them on the offense. They're scoring 40-plus points a game, and they got talented players all over the place in there. Receivers, they got 3 or 4 of those guys, and the running back, I think it's Henderson there, is a really, really talented young man that can do a lot of great things with his feet and can catch the ball out of the backfield and a lot of explosive plays. So we're going to have to tackle extremely well to somewhat contain him. And then Ross, again, he's been in there quite often there and making a lot of plays with his legs and with his arms. And so we going to be tough. And their defense, I think that's where they've improved. I think they only giving up there 15 to 16 points per game, and that's outstanding in today's world of college football, where you can hold people under 20 points a game defensively. I think you know that you have an outstanding defense. So we got our work cut out, and we'll come out there ready to play and be ready to do our best that we can there at Coastal Carolina. So it should be a good game, and we're ready to go.
Thank you, Coach. At this time, we'll take questions for Liberty head coach Turner Gill. If you're asking a question, please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand if you join us via the web. Questions for Liberty head coach Turner Gill. Coach, I'll lead off with a couple. You were without Josh Woodrum this past weekend. What's his status for this Saturday?
Well, we're just going to take it day by day. We anticipate him here later in the week to maybe have a shot to practice. And, again, if he just gets one practice in, then we're good to go with him and all that. So I think he's a guy that, is definitely important in our program and done a great job for us. But, right now we'll just say he's probable, and we'll see what happens by the end of the week.
And Stefan Masha stepped in admirably to lead the Flames last week. Just things that you'll taking from that game, since he got to play the full game and did very well, just for him to work on, things that you plan to spend time with him on.
Well, it's unfortunately the biggest thing you like to have him spend time more is experience and more able to do things there on in a game day environment. But I thought overall, thought he kept his poise. It was a good thing, and I think he needs to improve on is there were some things there as far as he had 2 or 3 overthrows as far as on his throws, and then we had some miscommunication with plays and signals and different things that he was not seeing or didn't see or didn't enunciate. And we had quite a few plays where we people were thinking that he said this instead he said that, and again that's a little bit of communication and that's inexperience and that's part of it. But overall, I thought he did fairly well.
Saturday's game. The Flames still alive for the Big South AQ, so it is championship game. There will be a trophy rewarded. How much have you addressed this with your team this week and everything what it means?
Well, obviously, they don't really have to say a whole lot. They understand the magnitude of it. You win, you're in. So again, we all understand this. Got a tough task at hand. We on the road, and plus the best team in the country, and so our guys are ready for the challenge. And again, that's why you go play the game.
All right, Coach, I'm not seeing any other questions for you, so we'll let you go. Thanks for joining us, and good luck Saturday at Coastal Carolina.
Thank you.
All right. Again, Liberty at Coastal, 1 p.m. on ESPN3 in the Big South's game of the week.